in the quiet village of Umudike, nestled between whispering hills and ancient palm trees. Tradition ruled more fiercely than kings. For generations, there was one sacred law. Every first daughter born into the royal family must be sacrificed to the gods on her 18th birthday, believed to protect the land from drought, war, and pestilence. They called it the offering of the moon, and no one dared question it, not even the kings. Until Princess Ifunanya was born. From her infancy, Ifunanya was loved and adored. Her laughter echoed through the palace halls. But as the years passed, joy turned to silence. Villagers avoided her gaze. Her mother cried at night, whispering prayers. And her father, the king, grew distant, crushed by a tradition older than his crown. On the eve of her 18th birthday, the drums began to beat. The sacred fire was lit. The masked priests arrived, dressed in red robes and ashes, and the entire village gathered at the Stone of Spirits, ready to witness the sacrifice. Ifunanya stood in the center, heart pounding like thunder. Fear gripped her, but not for her life, for her people. How can we call this protection when it demands innocent blood? She asked, voice trembling but loud. The high priest scoffed. It is the way of our ancestors, he roared. But the wind seemed to hush as Ifunanya stepped forward. She held out a scroll, written in secret by the palace historian, a record of a forgotten truth. The law was not divine. It was born of fear during a war hundreds of years ago. The first daughter then had volunteered herself to save the village, and the people turned her choice into a rule. She was a hero, not a sacrifice, Ifunanya said. And heroes are meant to be remembered, not repeated. The crowd murmured. Even the old ones nodded in stunned silence. Suddenly, a little girl from the crowd ran to the princess and hugged her tightly. She saved us, the child said. That night, the king, his eyes full of tears, declared, "No more blood will be spilled for peace. Our daughters are not offerings. They are the future." From that day forward, the offering of the moon became a festival of daughters, celebrating wisdom, strength, and courage. And Princess Ifunanya? She became Queen Ifunanya the Bold, a living legend who didn't just survive fear. She turned it into freedom.